Well, the light's on. I do hope that means that, they're going to be at the courthouse tomorrow. Yep, it's about to go down. Okay, yeah, it's that time. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Yeah, that's the parking lot to get on to the freeway. Yeah. Maybe late to court, who knows? Alright, yep, still driving to the courthouse. Alright, the exit to the courthouse. Whatever happens in there is gonna happen, but hopefully it's the last time it has to happen, you know? Alright, this is it. Let's go. Hopefully this isn't an all-day adventure. Yeah, win, lose, or draw. This is it. Hopefully, this is it. The case is being postponed. Medical emergency. Yes, it's been postponed to March 4th. She asked for a continuance. He said no, and all of a sudden she passed out. Yeah, medical emergency. I knew she'd find a way to postpone this trial. Yes, my neighbor is predictable. Luckily, my ride wasn't too far away. He was having breakfast, though. Yeah, textbook. She asked to get a postponement because defendant number 3 wasn't there after I mentioned that defendant number 3 needed to be there because she, told the truth in the other courtroom. She needed to be there. And all of a sudden, she's like, no, I need a postponement. And he says, I don't think we can do this right now. And she all of a sudden hits the ground. And then her grandson picks her up by the shoulders, right? Now, didn't she just have bilateral shoulder replacement surgery or shoulder repair surgery? I'm like, yeah, I got a feeling that surgery didn't take place. But she wouldn't get up. So, of course, they called the ambulance, fire department. And they said, well, maybe her blood sugar dropped. And so she was still in the ambulance as I'm leaving right now. Their lights aren't going, so they're not in a hurry to take her for that ride. And she's talking just fine now. So, yeah. I got to come back in 2 weeks. March 4th, 9 a.m. It's a Monday. I knew she'd find a way to postpone it. Yeah, I'm just, obviously I'm frustrated, right? Even the judge could tell I was frustrated. And she got her postponement. Gosh darn it, I just want this case to be over with. I really do. I'm not saying she faked it, but she was talking just fine after they put her in that ambulance. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm dealing with. So, the case has been continued to March 4th. And the grandson, he tried to get it continued for another 60 days. He's like, can I get it postponed for another 60 days? And the judge no. Yeah. So, eventually, this case is going to come to an end. I guess I'm not sure when, but at this point, it's slated for March 4th, 9 a.m., Courtroom 41. Okay, so when I get home, obviously I'm going to be looking at the Ventura County website to see if it reflects that, the case was postponed due to a medical emergency on the part of Miss Crosnoe, the defendant. But, I was just talking here. When she went down, she didn't go down hard and fast and hit her head or anything like that. So, I still think that this was like a last resort ditch to get the case postponed, only because her grandson, defendant number 2, when she went down, he didn't panic. He didn't go, "Oh, Grandma, are you okay?" or anything, or call the ambulance, nothing. He just looked at her like, "Oh, I don't know. She doesn't seem to be getting up." Yeah, I don't think that this is a true medical emergency, but I can't prove it, right? I just know that the case has definitely been postponed. She got the postponement she wanted. Yeah, I need a little bit of food. And I put on a pretty shirt for nothing, you know? Okay, I'm here at the website. Yeah, nothing's reflected at this point. So, I'm going to keep checking until it does reflect what happened in there today. Well, it is a full moon. It's a super moon. I did say anything could happen. I guess I just really didn't think that could happen, you know? I don't know if I should be taking pointers from her or what. Seriously. Yeah, she got that postponement. Okay, it's been a couple hours. I'm actually at the Ventura County website again, not just looking at mine to see if anything has reflected from today, but this is actually her son's thing, and nothing's reflected there. Because I did tell the judge at the time when she fainted that he would probably need to call room 43 because she has a hearing there in a couple days, and she may not probably be able to attend that one either. And he looked at me and goes, "Gotcha." And the grandson looked at me like, "Oh, you know about that?" So, yeah, I'm guessing she's probably going to have to cancel that one or postpone that one as well. I just know at this point in time, I'm waiting to see what is reflected if it shows that it was postponed due to a medical emergency that took place. You know, it's crazy. It seems that she should just go ahead and say, "Look okay, I lied to get the restraining order. That's it." And then, you know, be done with it. But obviously she's not going to do that. That's pretty much what it looked like right there. Okay, the minutes just got posted. It's not quite 6 p.m. and it shows here that I was in attendance, as was the neighbor and her grandson, defendant number 1 and 2, and that there is no appearance by defendant Kathleen Curtis. At 9:25, court convenes in this matter with all parties present. As previously indicated, the court addresses the parties. A pause in proceedings due to sudden health emergency with defendant Crosnoe. The court finds orders. Trial de novo continued to 3/4/2019 at 9 a.m. Courtroom 41. So yeah, she got that postponement she was hoping for. And I got to go back in 2 more weeks. So it's not the last court date, even though I had hoped it would be. Yeah. Like I said, I just, you know, I can't prove she was faking it. I just know the minute he said no to the postponement, she went down slowly. And, you know, when a person actually does faint, they don't go down slowly. They go down fast and hard, you know, like a tree. But, no, whatever. They got the postponement. Whether or not it was faked, who knows? I just know that definitely I got to go back in 2 more weeks at this point. And it should reflect on her son's court appearance that it needs to be rescheduled. Because, you know, health is health. Yeah, it's a full moon. I really was seriously hoping that this was going to be the end of my having to go to the Ventura County Superior Courthouse. It's a long ways away. I got to miss another day at work. I really was kind of hoping to, you know, get in some dancing this week to celebrate the end of it. Lose when whatever. But yeah, I didn't care if I won or lost. I just didn't want to have to go back anymore. Well, she got the postponement she was seeking, and I am once again required to be in a courtroom in 2 more weeks. There's a saying, the truth will set you free. It makes a lot of sense right now. It really does, because, if my neighbor, the defendant, the criminal, would just tell the truth, she wouldn't have to keep going into these courtrooms. I wouldn't have to keep going into these courtrooms. She should just take her lumps and just fess up. Okay, I told a bunch of lies to get a restraining order. And then, she wouldn't have to keep getting postponements or having medical issues in the courtroom to get a postponement. Yeah. I don't know what happened today. I don't know if it was faked or if karma was just there to help out. Okay, maybe that was cruel. I just know that when she went down slowly. And her grandson did not panic, did not go, "Oh no, what's wrong, Grandma?" The average person, if they saw somebody they cared about go down, they're going to make sure they're okay, right? He just kind of like, "Oh, okay." Just, I've never seen anybody not respond to somebody falling down like that, and especially, like I said, in a courtroom. I've never seen that in a courtroom either. I got to go back in 2 more weeks, and hopefully that will be the last court date. Hopefully. Yeah, pretty big moon tonight. Super moon. Full moon. It's pretty moon though.